Amy.
I'm Anthony.
And welcome back to our little exercise workout video. We just got done on our marathon. How are you feeling?
I'm still a little stiff from that. It was a little grueling.
It was pretty intense, I must say. But now we're going to show you ways that you can stretch the leaf, stretch out those muscles, nice calming ways. So after intense workouts, or even just a simple calming after intense exams at school.
Yes.
Good ways to relieve that stress that's built up in your body.
What Miss Amy's going to do is we're going to start with the cobra stretch. So she's going to lay down on her stomach, and she's going to put her hands kind of by her chest, not like super close in, but not all the way out. So about in the middle where it's comfortable. And what she's going to do is she's going to make sure her toes are flat back, just like that. Kind of keep her legs kind of together, but not all the way. Just nice and relaxed. And what she's going to do, she's going to push herself up. Just like that. She's going to raise it up. She's going to try to not put too much tension in her shoulder, so they shouldn't be like compressed against her ears. They should just be nice and relaxed, just like that. And you can look up, you can look straight ahead. Whichever leg. But what it's doing is stretching right in through here, your lower back, and a little into your glutes. So it's kind of stretching all in through this back portion. How's that feeling, Sam?
Feels good. It also does a nice stretch on your belly too. So if your abs are sore, this is a nice one to kind of relax on. You can go back down, give your back a break, come back up, stretch again. It helps work on your back and your belly at the same time, kind of.
Yep, it's a good little workout, especially if you've done, an intense ab workout or back workout, or even just when you come back from runs or any kind of workouts, or you got done playing sand volleyball or frisbee, just doing this just to kind of relax will be really good for you. And the next pose that Amy's going to kind of then slide into after that is what's called child's pose. So she's going to step back just like that. She's going to put her head down. You can close your eyes if you want, but what it's doing is loosening the shoulders into here, but it's also releasing the tension in her lower back. So if you have a lot of problems with your lower back from previous sports or even how you set in class, this is a good way to just release the tension in your lower back. And sometimes, if you need somebody to help relax, what you do is you have somebody come up and just kind of push to the side and push down like this, and you'll feel just a little more of the tension get relaxed. How's that feel?
Feels really good. It's one of those nice calming ones that if you just had a long day, just go into child's pose. It's so relaxing. You'll stretch it, you just get your mind off things for a few minutes, and then you're done. That's why I call it child's pose. A lot of kids do sleep like that, so it's just one of those relaxing things that just let go of everything. Next thing we're going to do, Mr. Anthony's going to show us, is going to be the downward dog. So what he's going to do is start out standing. What we want to do on this one is it's a lot of work on your hamstrings, so some people have a harder time doing it. If you need to bend your knees, feel free, no problem with that. You don't want to hurt yourself. What we're going to do is you're going to reach down towards your toes, and you're going to walk your hands up. And he has to bend his knees. He's not as flexible as everyone we know, but you walk your hands up far enough. But what you want to do is you want to get your head down like he has, because you're really getting the stretch right here in your shoulders, and you're also getting the stretch back in your hamstrings. This is all farther you can go, which is perfectly fine. You don't want to hurt your hamstrings, but the more you do this, the more you'll be able to straighten up your knees. But yeah, it's not necessarily a back stretch up, it's more a shoulder and hamstring stretch up. Make sure your head is pointed down so you get that feel of stretch right back in here. Hands are far enough, comfortable. And then you can also go from this, walk your hands up, go right into that cobra like we showed you. So you can walk them out and you're already there. Easy, simple transition. And after being in the cobra, you can walk right back on up into the downward dog again. So he's just gonna bend up. Nope, the knees aren't gonna touch the ground. That's okay, so you're gonna walk right back up into it. So you don't ever even have to move, you're just walking up and down your mat with your hands, stretching out each portion. Next one Mr. Anthony's gonna do is called Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. So the first one is Warrior 1. You're gonna get a stance, you want both your feet pointing forward. You don't want to the side, forward, wherever out, they're both forward. And you start out, hands are up, so you're getting a nice breathing system in here. You're balanced, your core is tight, so you don't fall over. You can also try to go lower if you want to, so you just bend the knee a little more, remembering not to get the knee over the toe, and stretch out that other one. Keeping his core tight so he doesn't tip over. Then you can simply transition to Warrior 2 by putting the hands out and stretching a little further. This gets a little more unbalanced, so it takes a lot more core strength to tighten it up. And then you can just simply go back into Warrior 1. And again, see how he's kind of changing from up, so he was up, and then when we went to Warrior 2, he went a little deeper. Perfect. That's exactly what I do. Warrior 2, you want to get a little deeper that leg. Warrior 1's kind of a little more relaxed.
Make sure the big thing is make sure you keep those toes pointing forward. If you have any of them turn to the side, or even if you put your knee too far past your toe, you're not going to get the proper like relaxation and stretch with it. So they're just little mechanic stuff. Just make sure you're doing.
I mean, there's lots of yoga poses out there, more advanced, more simple. Those are just kind of the basic ones, the easy ones that you can do wherever. There's plenty of yoga apps that you can download. You can look up online different ones if you feel a little more advanced. And you can also probably find a yoga class somewhere on campus. I know for a fact there's some here at Meade. You can easily do that one, or any other place. There's lots and lots of options for that. So look it up if you really enjoy it. I'd say doing it. Another one that's good for it is called Pilates. It's more intense, but still the same concept. It's still yoga, but they're adding a lot more movement to it, but you're still on the ground. So I mean, it's more difficult, but it still helps with that stress relief. It still helps with you getting that stretching going. This will really help your flexibility too. If you want to get more flexible, doing this every day, you eventually will get more and more flexible.
I'm going to start doing this more after this marathon because my muscles are very, very tight.
Again, look it up online if you have any questions about it, any more ideas, but I believe that's all we have for today.